everybody. Welcome to the L.T.A.S.S podcast.
Tenant
It's Wonder.
ass.
It's Wonder here. And then we got SilverWolf or Chris. We got Ethan as GreenMnM. And your host, TheXO Wolf.
Exactly. And as you can see, both SilverWolf and Wonder decided to show their faces today. Not me, because, I'm fucking antisocial.
It's
You know?
reveal.
I look like a bitch, right? And I don't know about
Nah.
Wonders are bad.
Ethan's just a regular Discord. You gonna say anything, Ethan?
I don't know how to change it. Leave me alone.
Just turn on your video chat.
No, this is gross.
No.
If
Your
you wanna-
mom's gross.
Ethan, if you want to put your camera
Probably.
on, you're literally on the bottom of your phone. So if you click on our channel, and you go to the voice channel, the penthouse, click on the penthouse, and the pop-up should be join voice, or a little camera logo should pop up on the right side. You can just click that, and it'll show you your face.
Yes, Steve.
I don't know if you're gonna do that or not. So that's what you did,
Yep,
right, Chris? What? Why are we all quiet?
I don't know.
Christian, is this? Wait. Am I screen? You're this way. Your screen's right here.
You're over here
To
for
my
me. You're right here.
For me, Chris is on the top left.
So
Christian, you're on the
that's,
top right.
So I
And
have to
Ethan's
point
right
this
next to me.
way.
Yeah. I'm over
Okay.
here.
For me, you're over here.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, so wait. Are you here?
Yeah, he's right
Yeah.
there. He's there.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
there. That's
That's
weird.
funny.
Fist bump, guys. Alright, Christian, let's.
Give me your
Alright,
camera.
Christian, what are we gonna do today? What are we gonna do today?
Alright, well, since we've looked at so many things recently, not recently, it's been like 2 months, but on the channel, it's been, we've done, what is it? What's the word?
What?
SCPs,
Conspiracy theories.
yeah, conspiracy theories, mystical creatures,
Yeah, that too.
and Ace has just gone to a phase where he's changed his profile picture to,
Oh
a
yeah,
friend.
I haven't done it. Hold on, let me do it on Discord. Hold on.
Oh, now
I
we got
got you. I got you. Hold on, I got you, Christian. I got you. Don't worry about it.
I didn't ever ask.
Well, now you do.
Ugh.
Yes. Haha. There it is.
Oh gosh.
Look at it.
Oh no, it's creepy.
Look at. I'm gonna zoom in and editing the picture. I'll just put it on the freaking screen.
You're gonna curse everybody watching this video.
God, they deserve to be cursed.
Wow. Okay, so we ready?
Yes. Alrighty.
Okay.
Alright, let's do this.
So-
I'm gonna jump cut this bitch.
So we're totally right now just about to read some creepypastas. The first one I thought we should do is Smile Dog, since that's X's seem to be go-to creepypasta right now.
Hey. Whoa. Wow, what happened to Chris?
Ah, that got real dark, Chris.
You gonna talk, Chris?
Wait.
Or you just...
I can't hear him. Can you hear him?
I don't know. Chris, talk.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I have
dude.
my mic muted.
Okay. So, I'm gonna screen share.
Yeah, you like my profile picture, Chris? Huh?
No.
You like that? Aw.
Can y'all see it?
Yeah. Boom.
Okay.
Look at all those ass.
We're going
It's
to
not
read about.
smiling. It's just opening its mouth.
It's super smiley right now. Okay. So we ready?
Everyone, sit down. Get comfortable. All right. Got some snacks. Get your drinks.
Grab your drinks.
All right. Oh, I just heard myself in someone else's screen.
I know that was weird.
I think it was Ethan's.
You good, Ethan?
I don't even have my phone plugged into anything.
That's weird then.
All right. Let's get it.
Okay. So
There's several of us.
You try to tell yourself over and over, it's just an image, just a stupid picture of a stupid dog that someone has photoshopped teeth onto. It isn't even scary, or at least it doesn't scare you, not one bit. How could it scare you? It's just a picture. You tell yourself these things, but when you do, you lie. The image does scare you. Something about the smile too wide with too many teeth. The same, all the better to eat you, with the smile that the big bad wolf gave to Red Riding Hood. A smile full of threat and sharpness, a predator smile. Again, you tried to bury the image to ignore it, but it's to no use. Even when you close your eyes, you see it, smiling maniacally back at you. The eyes illuminate and searching, burning into your mind, your soul. You know right then you have to get rid of it, to pass the image to someone else, to do as the thing says and spread the word. You know that you'll do these things because you must, because if you don't, you know that eventually he will pay you a visit. The Smile Dog Creepypasta, often referred to as the Smile JPEG, concerns a supposed cursed or demonic image of a is that suburban? Yeah, suburban husky with a menacing expression and an extravagantly
Siberian.
large. Oh, is that Siberian? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And an extravagantly large smile using a mouth seemingly filled with human teeth. According to the story, this image depicted Smile Dog as an image of a demon or evil spirit that plagues and torments anyone who has looked upon it with horrendous visions and nightmares, impelling them to spread the word by sharing
Ah,
the image with
yeah.
others. The longer the victim continues without sharing the image, the more extreme the haunting becomes. And if the image is not shared, then Smile Dogs takes his true form, either killing the victim, driving them to the point of insanity, or in many versions dragging them away to hell.
But what if you want to die already insane?
Well, you shouldn't have shared the image.
No, but what if you were already before you seen the
Yeah,
image?
what if you already are?
Oh,
Then that literally has no effect. It's a
well, I
win-win
guess you should have been
situation.
killed. The original image associated with the Smile JPEG Smile Dog creepypasta shows a Siberian Husky. Yeah, Siberian Husky with what appears
Yeah,
to be
you're
a
right.
heavily photoshopped mouth. The husky is gray-black, and the image shows only the head and neck with prominent pointed ears. The eye of the dogs are illuminated by the camera flash so that they take on a glowing quality and the manner in which the dog is looking directly into the lens, as if posing for a portrait in a disturbingly human fashion. Most unsettling, however, is the smile, which aside from appearing too wide for the mouth itself to contain, seems not to certainly canine teeth, but more human or primate. Whoa, those people are naked.
Where? I'm playing storms. Nah, they're not.
What
They're
the
fine.
heck?
It's censored. We'll be fine.
Okay, Smile Dog Creepypasta. I first met in person with Mary E. in the summer of 2007. I had arranged with her husband of 15 years tennis to see her for an interview. Mary had initially agreed since I was not a newsman, but rather an amateur writer, gathering information for a few early college assignments. And if all went according to plan, some pieces of fiction, we scheduled the interview for a peculiar
Ooh.
weekend when I was in Chicago on unrelated business. But at the last moment, Mary changed her mind and locked herself in the couple's bedroom, refusing to meet with me for half an hour. I sat with Terrence as we camped outside the bedroom door. I listened and take notes while he attempted fruitlessly to calm his wife. The things Mary said made little sense, but fit with the pattern I was expecting. Thought I could not see her. I could tell from her voice that she was crying, and more often than not, her objections to speak with me centered around an incoherent diatribe on her dreams, her nightmares. Terrence apologized profusely when we ceased the exercise, and I
Coherent.
did my best to take it in stride. Recall that I wasn't a reporter in search of a story, but merely a curious young man in search of information.
I
Besides,
know,
I
right?
thought at the time I could perhaps find another similar case if I put my mind and resources to it. Mary E. was the what? Sysop for
I
a
don't know.
small Chicago.
Christian, hey
Yeah.
Christian. Christian,
What?
look at my profile picture. I have another version of the photo.
I hate that
Ew.
one. Get that out
Ew.
of here.
That is
Get get it out
disgusting.
of here.
Ew.
Spread the word.
No.
Interesting.
Spread the word.
No.
That one's worse than the other two. Like that one's more
Spread the
scary.
word.
That's not even a dog.
Bulletin board system in 1992 when she first encountered Smile JPEG, and her life changed forever. She and Terrence had been married for only 5 months. Mary was once of an estimated 400 people who saw the image when it was posted as a hyperlink on the BBS, though she is the only one who has spoken openly about the experience. The rest have remained anonymous or are perhaps dead. In 2005, when I was only in 10th grade, Smile JPEG was first brought to my attention by my burgeoning interest in web-based phenomenons. Mary was the most often cited victim of what is sometimes referred to as Smile dog. The being Smile.jpg is reputed to display. What caught my interest, other than the obvious what's that word? Macabre elements of the cyber legend, and my proclivity towards such things. What the sheer lack of information, usually to the point that people don't believe in, even exists other than as a rumor or hoax. It is unique because though the entire phenomenon centers on a picture file, that file is nowhere to be found on the internet. Certainly many photo manipulated simulacra litter the web, showing up with the most frequent on sites such as the image board, 4chan, Peculiar, the X Focus for normal subboard. It was suspected these are fakes because they do not have the effect of the true Smile.jpg is believed to have, namely sudden onset, temporally lobe ellipse, and anxiety. This purpose, sorry, stop it.
I don't know if I should change
Ads.
my. I don't know if I should change my picture or just keep it like that.
Oh gosh.
No, change your picture.
Look at it. Look at it. Oh, yeah, look at it.
I'm not looking at it. I'm staying on
Look
this
at it.
website.
Christian, look at it.
No,
Look
this
at it, Chris.
purported reaction in the viewer is
Take
one
a
of the
good look
reasons
at it.
the phantom-like Smile.jpg
Nah,
is
cut it
regarded
out.
with such disdain, since it is patiently observed, though depending on whom you ask, the reluctance to acknowledge Smile.jpg, as this might be just as much of a fear as it is out of disbelief. Neither Smile.jpg nor Smile.dog is mentioned anywhere on Wikipedia, though the website features articles on such others.
Thank you.
Perhaps more scandalous shock sites
For
as
changing it.
hello.jpg or two girls.
Yeah.
Any attempt to create a page pertaining to Smile.jpg is summarily deleted by any of the Encyclopedia Mini admins. Encounters with Smile.jpg are the stuff of internet legends. Mary E.'s story is not unique. There are unverified rumors of Smile.jpg showing up in the early days of Usenet. Even one persistent tale that in 2002 a hacker flooded the forums of humor and satire website Something Awful with a D-lunge of Smile.dog pictures, rendering almost half of the forum users at the types afflicted. It is also said that in the mid to late 90s, a Smile.jpg circulated on Usenet and as an attachment of a chain email with the subject line, "Smile, God loves you." Yet, despite the huge exposure these stunts would generate, there are very few who admit to have experienced any of them, and no trace of the file or any link has ever been discovered.
So
Those who
basically, someone sent someone a picture. But okay, the original picture, if it's out there and everything, all right.
It's not.
Why?
Because it's creepypasta.
Yeah, I know it's a creepypasta. Why would you say "smile, God loves you" if you're trying to curse that person?
I don't
Because trying
know.
to trick him.
It's very creepy.
Okay.
So what if it's
Chrissy,
God?
what if the picture's God?
What?
What if the picture's God? Oh, Christian, I don't think Christian would like that.
Mm-mm.
Theory.
You see, for 15 years I have been haunted by Smile.jpg. Smile Dog comes
Ow.
to me in my sleep every night. I know that sounds silly, but it's true. There is an unfillable quality about my dreams, my nightmares, that make
What
them
is
seem
this?
completely
Oh,
unlikely
that's
any
the
real
email.
dream I have ever had. I do not move and do not speak. I simply look ahead, and the one thing ahead of me is the scene from the horrible picture. I see the beckoned hand, and I see Smile.dog. It talks to me. It is not a dog, of course, though I am not quite sure what it really is. It tells me it will leave me alone if only I do as it asks. All I must do is says it spreads the word. That is how it phrases its demand, and I know exactly what it means. I want me to it wants me to show it to someone else, and I could. The week after my incident, I received in the mail a envelope with no return address. Inside of it was only three and a half-inch flop disked it. Without having to check, I knew precisely what it was on it. I thought for a long time about my options. I could show it to a stranger or a coworker. I could even show it to Terrence as much... what happened? I lost it. Hang on.
Oh no.
That's
Well,
right there.
okay, let's just sum it up.
I
Then.
could
Let's just
wait.
basically-
No. This sounds cool. Hang on. I could
He's not
show
done,
it
he's
to a
not done.
stranger or coworker. I could even show it to Terrence. As much as the idea disgusted me and what would happen to them, well, it smiled. That dog kept it in word I could sleep. Yet if it lied, what would I do? And who was to say something worse would not come for me if I did as the creature asked? So I did nothing for 15 years. Though I kept the diskette hidden amongst my things. Every night for 15 years, Smile Dog had come to my sleep and demanded that I spread the word. For 15 years, I have stood strong. There has been hard times. Many of my fellow victims on the BBS board, when I first encountered Smile Dog, stopped posting. I heard some of them commit suicide. Others remained completely silent, simply disappeared off the face of the web. They are the ones I worry about the most. I sincerely hope you will forgive me, Mr. L. But last summer, when you contacted me and my husband about an interview, I was near the breaking point. I decided I was going to give you the floppy disk. I did not care if Smile Dog was lying or not. I wanted it to end. You were a stranger, someone I had no connection with. I thought I would not feel sorry for what you took the diskette and a part of the research and sealed your fate. Before you arrived, I realized what I was doing, was plotting to ruin your life. I could not stand the thought, and in fact, I still cannot. I am ashamed, Mr. L, and I hope that this is a warning will dissuade you from further investigation of Smile.jpg. You may in time encounter someone who is, if not weaker than I, the wholly more depraved, someone who will not hesitate to file Smile Dog's orders. Stop while you are still whole.
So that's the letter, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Ooh, smiley face.
Oh my gosh.
just a random smiley face.
Oh no.
No, go scroll down, Christian.
Ah!
I like how it has
it?
blood on it.
I know.
Alright, so we don't have to read it all, but Christian.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's basically the story about
Yeah,
Smile
look at
Dog.
that picture. Look
And
at
there's
that.
the picture. Spread the word, guys.
Spread the word, people.
Blood print.
I think those
I
are
love
prints.
you.
I mean, what else would they be? It looks like blood.
Where's the hand?
Like the one I have in my picture.
Yeah, where's the hand? There's no beckoning
Oh, it
hand.
says a hand. Yeah. Where's the hand?
Where's the
Where's
hand?
the
I
hand?
don't know.
¿Dónde está la
No,
mano?
it won't leave. Guys, the image won't leave. Okay.
It follows.
Okay,
What do y'all
what's
think of
next?
Smile Dog?
I think it's my favorite creepypasta of all.
I think
Besides
thing that's-
Slender,
I think Smile Dog, what the real thing with it is the image is so
disturbing.
anonymous and it's just so disturbing to look at.
It just automatically gives people anxiety.
And and like just having that torment of having to share it or you're gonna be tormented for the rest of your life. Most people are just selfish and are just gonna send it. It's kind of like the movies Truth and Dare, where you have to tell other people about it to keep the
Oh,
game
that's
going.
right. Yeah, I forgot about
Oh
that
yeah,
movie.
until it's like your turn.
Yeah, just like
So
that.
what if people don't talk about
They go
like
insane.
Smile Dog?
Yeah,
Like, does Smile Dog just end,
it
or
keeps
how does he
visiting
find
them
his
They
victim?
make you it makes you insane pretty much. It like keeps tempting you to do
Until
things,
you
or
kill
it's gonna get
yourself.
worse and worse, and eventually you'll kill yourself.
That's hot.
Yeah, I know. Right? Me and Ethan suicidal as fuck. Chris and Christian.
My favorite creepypasta is the Chuck E. Cheese one. I don't know why.
There's
It's
a
about the
Chuck E.
animatronics.
Cheese? There's a
It's
Chuck
a-
E. Cheese creepypasta?
Yeah,
Really?
it's my absolute favorite. Yeah. You've never seen it?
No.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Hold on a minute. Christian, look it up.
I don't know how to spell this.
So check your own. Take out the E, Christian.
Chucky was an IE.
No, hang on.
Take out the E.
I thought it was IE.
I don't remember.
IE?
IE?
Yeah, IE and then take off the Y. Dang it.
Nope.
What the crap?
Okay, Google. Oh, Christian got.
Garbage.
Alright, people, let's see his history.
Oh, with an E. Chuck E cheese. Okay.
Oh, check E. Right there, Christian. This is right there.
Creepypasta.
Oh gosh,
Pasta.
What's a video?
I'm not watching
It's
Whoa.
this video.
it's good. It's good.
I ain't trying to
Trust
watch the
me.
video. I ain't trying to get copyrighted by a
Bro, why is
person.
Modoc here? This ruins the vibe.
Hulu, get out of here, you little.
So you just want me to read this?
Well, Ethan, do you have like? Can you summarize it of basically what this is?
It's about this dude who worked at Chuck E. Cheese, and they've been having like suspicious disappearance, and then the animatronic Chuck E. Cheese thing would just randomly like go places and stuff like that. And then I don't really want to spoil it because
What the fuck is this, FNAF?
yeah, it honestly kind of is. Yeah, and then I don't really want to spoil it, but it's like
Just spoil it. That's what
Kill.
we're here for.
it's pretty cool.
Oh, I thought I heard.
No, but it's good. I like it.
What is this?
Dude, throw us away. Are you kidding me?
I want to go home. That's all I see.
Thank you.
That's the first thing I see. I want to go home.
I want to go home.
The reporter was talking about some kind of mutated rat coming out of Chuck E. Cheese and disappearing down the alleyway. The hell?
So what happened to the real Chuck E. Cheese? God
God
only knows, but I will
but
never, and I repeat, never
never
go
go
into
to
any
any-
dang Chuck E. Cheese as long as I live.
Wait, okay. I got out as fast as hold on, Christian, go back down. Go back down towards the end. Alright,
It was okay. So it's about the Chuck E. Cheese animatronic like disappeared and they couldn't find it, and then next thing you know, it's in
Mhm.
his room and tries to eat him.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
What the hell? Having
So
a
he
robot.
jumps out the window and runs as fast as he can.
It's terrifying.
I would take out my shotgun and shoot it.
But then mysteriously, the Chuck E. Cheese, I think, if I remember correctly, it burned down, and they don't know what happened to the animatronic.
That's how you know you stock up on weapons. When something chases you, it's gonna come back. You might as well, right?
I've got
Get
one.
that good old
You
ray
got one,
gun.
Christian? Let me hear it. Oh, I know who that is.
That's clockwork.
I know who Clockwork is. This is the old one. Where is he?
Oh,
I think it's the first one, Christian.
is that one? This one?
Clockwork. It's right there. I had a madness, paranoia, and mental illness. Damn, look at the ads.
Ugh, ads.
Ads. A bunch of ads. Yeah. Look at all those
You
ads.
just look up the story without the ads.
Look at those ads. Oh, Christian, you want to explain what this is?
Well, I
Don't know what's
I
happening.
can't remember exactly what she's all about, but
Wait,
Gee.
is she the one with the clock in her eye?
yeah,
Or
there's
like her
she
eye
has a
socket?
clock. Yeah, she has a clock in her face.
It's kind of weird.
She's kind of hot.
Exactly.
What the fuck? Why, Christian? Why?
Ah!
What is that? What the fuck is that,
This is
Christian?
the image I wanted to show.
That was a drawing of her.
It's kind of what she supposedly looks
I like how Chris is laying down now instead of sitting upwards.
Wait.
I'm tired.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
I'm sitting up.
Okay, so
Are you on a couch?
Basically-
What are you on?
Oh, I'm on the floor.
Oh. Oh, it's a pillow next to you. Oh, I thought you were on a couch.
Let's
It's
see.
my pillow. And we got my bed.
So basically, she was a girl. She was just young, 7 years ago.
She
As I drive
was.
myself home, ready for the weekend. Something
She
in the mail
was.
caught my eye. There's a letter resting on top of the pillow, crisp and white, written on the.
She's a
my
guy.
Dear Johnny, I don't know
What
we
the
have heard
fuck,
about
dear
that.
John, here. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Call
Mentona?
every man.
Mentona on Isla Island.
We have heard about your excellent craftsmanship and quality work. The historic Mentona clock tower has been malfunctioning for months. We have called every handyman in the region, but none have the necessary skills. So we have begun reaching out
All
all
them
over
are
the country.
garbage.
If you agree to attempt to fix the tower, we will provide you a temporary place to stay along with a payment of 10,000. Oh, that's a lot of money. Inside the check for
Crazy.
5,000 a plane ticket. Ooh, that's actually a good deal.
I don't
I
think
would
this is
take that.
her.
Nice.
This ain't who I thought it was. This is like actually talking about a clock,
Oof.
ain't it?
I don't
That's
know.
what.
Can't tell.
That's what this is.
Let's put in Clockwork
Alright,
Lady.
go back to your search. Yeah. Read the go down. Oh shit! I almost dropped my phone. Dude, right there. Is that your time is up? Children and childhood. Yeah, little girl sat in your room. That one.
Okay. In the room with brown hair with little big tails of hazel eyes. She hugged her stuffed giraffe close to her little body. Most closely. Let's see. I never should have
Isn't
had it.
Eyeless Jack a fucking creepypasta?
Yeah.
And also Laughing Jack. Oh my god, I love Laughing
And then there's
Jack.
Jeff the Killer.
There's a lot of J people.
There's a lot of J
Yeah.
people. Exactly.
I never should have had dang children screaming out loud to your voice. All they do is make messes, complain, add drawings on the wall. Who's gonna
Those damn children. Damn, imagine hearing that. I
Oh
should
my
never have
god.
you. What? What am I
F
The
looking at?
children
Beth.
did.
The children, they don't know any better. Oh, fuck me, man. I don't want to hear your bullshit excuses. I just had enough of them. And what do you plan to do about it? The girl heard loud footsteps coming towards her room, and she hugged her giraffe closer. The door opened violently, and the doorway stood her large, infuriated, overweight father in one of his meaty hands. He held a large textbook. Stop her, screamed her mother.
Ah, they were
Damn.
sick.
Chris, you read this. If you could
The
read that.
father ignored. Which one?
Yeah, right there. Keep going. Yeah, you good.
Okay. Okay. But the father ignored his wife's pleading cries. He grabbed the little girl harshly by the collar, and she screamed and kicked, trembled in fear. The girl's father held up the textbook. This is for drawing on my fucking wall, you little bitch.
Damn.
Years later, the little girl known as Natalie was now 9 years old, going through the stage of puberty. She was naturally a little clumsy, like she usually sat in her room watching TV. Her dad was ranting about how some economic crap. She still lives with her dad.
Damn,
Bro.
bro. Like, what?
R.I.P.
Ever heard of a divorce?
She was also currently drawing a picture. There was a bit of gore in it,
Her
but
mother should
strangely,
have
she really
divorced that
liked
bitch.
drawing blood. It gave her some weird satisfaction. Other than that, multitasking was no problem for her. It became a part
Bro,
of her at a
Christian,
young
I don't
age.
know. I don't know if you know this, but drawing blood and art and everything is really satisfying.
X is gonna be the next creepypasta.
I'm gonna be the next creepypasta and be a serial killer,
Like today's be
as
next
every
creep.
other creepypasta.
She suddenly heard the closing of a door and looked to the left, pausing a munch on her popcorn. There stood her brother Lucas, who was 14 years old. What is it? She could still hear her father yelling from outside her door. That's scaring you. He let out a chuckle. No way, I think we're both used to his yelling by now. There was a long pause. So why are you here? He played with his sleeves and twitched a bit. I have to ask you something. He tainted his eyes on her. She frowned silently, growing impatient with her brother, interrupting her movie and drawing. What? He moved a little closer. You said you wanted to be cool and a grown-up, like a teenager, right? She nodded and suddenly brightened up slightly. Well, I have an offer. Just spit it out, you dimwit.
Dimwit.
You know what? What guys and girls do together sometimes. Oh!
Oh my gosh, I already know. Oh, gee, whoa, hold on a minute.
Whoa,
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 whoa.
whoa, whoa.
The
I don't
next
know.
day at school, Natalie did not say a word. She did not speak for the whole day.
That's
She didn't
a
have
no-no.
anyone. Nobody could know. Nobody should know, and so nobody would know. Okay, wait. So she has an abusive father.
Her teacher is a fucking pervert.
No, not her teacher.
Oh, not teacher. Who is it then?
It
Scholar?
was her brother.
Oh, that's even worse. Fuck me.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so
Sweet
she
home
has an
Alabama.
Her brother
abusive
was
brother.
13 and she was 9.
What the fuck?
No, okay, so this is honestly like
Sweet home
my
Alabama.
cousin's best friend just got charged by raping his sister.
Jesus
just a
Christ.
few days ago.
That's some
Oh
Alabama
my
shit
What?
right
God.
there.
Coincidence? I think not.
She's gonna be the next. She's gonna be Clockwork in the future.
Natalie also felt as if she was in severe pain.
Wait,
She
wait,
had
wait,
no
wait, wait,
idea.
wait, 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 wait. Ethan, is her name also Natalie?
Oh, I don't know her. I know none of them.
Oh,
Actually, the funny thing is, his name is Ethan.
Oh gosh.
oh gosh.
She, feeling scared, she walked home and silently went to her room. But later in the day, she was once again greeted by her brother. Nobody would know. At school, she finally decided to. He did it again.
Hey, wait, wait, where? Where? I don't hear it. Wait, hold on,
Well,
where?
he said,
Yes, she walked inside, went but later in the day, once again, but no. Oh my god.
ah.
No one.
Nobody would know at school. She finally decided to tell someone, even though they weren't her friends. She just felt she had to. She walked up to a group of girls who occasionally, see in the hallway. They look like nice girls, and and they and Natalie had occasionally talked before.
Hey, Mia. The ginger girl looked over at Natalie with a straight face. Yeah, Mia said to
Oh,
Natalie.
that dude,
I
bro.
really need
You
to
know?
talk to you about something. It's going to be for a while, you and your friends. Well, I
Christian, you
feel
should
like
be a
you're the
voice
only people
actor.
I can trust. I know. Me and her friends seemingly to pull a little smirks,
Just
but
good
only for a
Okay,
moment.
okay, Christian,
Little
do you
did
want us
Natalie
to
know.
read these part and you read the quote unquotes?
Oh, you want to?
Do you
Okay.
want to?
I mean, that's fine.
All right, Chris, you start
Let me
first,
just
and I'll get the second paragraph.
let me
No,
just finish.
no, you start first.
No,
Little
you
did
start
Natalie
first.
know that they were hungry for gossip. All right, you can trust us. What's up?
Go, Chris. You different.
Okay. What the
Sorry.
heck?
Yeah. Oh,
Where is it?
One day
there
there,
you
one day later. Up, Christian.
I lost my place.
Up.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Is that it? Okay. One day
Yeah.
later was One day later was all it took. She she had been getting constant remarks on social
Christian, get rid of
networking
that.
sites such as Facebook.
You made it, Vesa.
It's Pepto Bismol.
One time someone even called her a whore.
Damn.
Not to mention their lunch had ended up getting in her hair.
Oh
It was
my
going to
god.
be Dang. It was going to be the least of her problems, but Natalie, being only 9, could not help greatly be greatly upset at this fact.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll read the next paragraph. Okay. Ethan, do you want to read or I
Oh
read?
no.
I honestly cannot see the words.
You
I
can't?
can't. No.
Put on your
Okay,
glasses.
alright. Do you want me to go, Chris?
Yeah.
Ooh, Chris is getting tired. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chris, wake up.
I'm just yawning.
Alright. However, she did not cut, she did not peep, and she never said a word about it. As you may recall, so far in this journey, she had kept everything inside. She supposed it was better this way. She wouldn't let any pain get the best of her, and then, I don't know, she said some curse words, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Alright, Christian, you want to read that?
3 a.m.
3 a.m.
Oh,
school
never
night.
mind.
Her mother was going to kill her. The girl known
Chris is
as
like, alright, I
Natalie was
guess.
now 16. She was productive in high school, close to the honor roll. But for once, she felt calm and happy, though, like the usual, she would occasionally become a hermit in her room, hiding away from her dad, who still liked to constantly yell and scream about the economy, money, and politics, and all the other BS that she was flat out tired of hearing.
Okay, so
Her
let me get this
eyes
straight.
started. Oh.
So, she has a dad who's abusive as fuck, a mother who wants to kill her,
Politics.
and a brother who's a rapist.
Yeah. And
Jesus
then
Christ.
then she gets bullied at school now because she told people.
That's why you never tell people. This is the reason why I don't tell anybody anything, or I don't talk to people at all.
Well, like, she's having to hold all this stuff inside. She has no one to talk to.
Well, I don't know who to talk to.
Yeah, but I don't think you were raped by your sibling or...
True.
Ethan.
No, any rape or things like that, but other shit, you know. Oh, hi,
Yeah.
Ethan. Ethan finally decided to show
Thanks.
himself.
This is
Well,
Ethan.
because I was like,
Say hi, Ethan.
This is
It's
Ethan.
David!
This is what Ethan looks like.
Ethan.
hello.
There's Chris, and there's Christian, and then there's me, which I am not going to show my face just yet.
Yes,
Turn
you
your face.
should.
Well, turn your face after this video.
So I can see your face. I'm the only
Bro,
person that
I
hasn't
look
seen your
like
face.
a bitch.
No, you
So do
Okay,
I.
everyone looks like a bitch. Look at me.
What do
I'm
you
wearing a
mean?
friend shirt.
Well,
You even watch Friends?
who watches? I never
Oh.
watch Friends.
Okay, let's keep going.
Apparently they're coming back.
We're going sidetracked.
Okay. Let me see. Blah blah blah. She said work on blah, 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 blah. All of this mind. She asleep. She closed her laptop as her eyes adjusted in the darkness, sliding. She saw her old, worn down, stuffed giraffe in the corner. She stared at it in complete and utter silence. Memories passed through her mind, and she felt tears come to her eyes, but quickly she blanked them back. No more breaking, she thought to herself, but she continued to stare at it. What the heck are you looking at? She said to the stuffed object. It simply stared back with the soft black beaded eyes. She shocked her head and stood up. She looked down sadly at the little toy animal and gently picked it up in her arms. She cradled it and spoke softly to it. I'm sorry. Some tears ran down her face. She pet it rough, short fur softly as she lay down on her bed. She slowly went to sleep. She was woken up by the angry scolds of her mother. Exhausted, she slowly opened one of her eyes. I can't believe I forgot to take the laptop away. You were on it all night, weren't you? Natalie sighed and pressed her face deeper into the pillow. Hugging her giraffe closer, her mother sighed and walked out. She took a shower, brushing her teeth, and ate some breakfast.
Yeah,
She
that's
got
right, bitch. Get the
dressed,
fuck out of here.
put on a gray and blue hoodie with fur inside of it. Inside the hood. It was her favorite, but it was the only one she could
It wasn't
wear
her
to school,
favorite.
due to the others being in the wash. She also put on black jeans and some thin, fashionable boots. Finally, she sat down on the stairs to get driven to school. She hopped in the car, and her mom sped off. However, on the way there, due to the lack of sleep, she slowly put her head against the window of the car, began to drift off. Her dreams, or more accurately, nightmares, consistently firstly of her physical abuse as a child, and secondly of the sexual abuse she had suffered on the hands of her own little brother, Lucas.
All right.
Lucas.
All the
The
homies
abuse
hate
had lasted
Lucas.
for 4 years before she had the guts to turn him away. She started twitching and cringing in her sleep, but her mother took no notice. Her mother never took notice. Suddenly, she was jolted awake by the sound of her mother's voice.
We're
We're
here.
here, her mother said, the announced in her voice, most likely from catching Natalie's napping again. She looked at the large sign of the school, which read, Walkerville, was that College Gate? Institution for the Creative Fine Arts. She
Chris,
sidetracked.
or look that up, Chris. Is that a real school?
Yeah, probably.
Look it up. Copy and paste. If it is, I'm be impressed. Like, wow, they actually use a real school. Nope. Oh, what? Wow.
You want to go there? She sighed tiredly and stepped
Why
out,
does
putting her
Ethan have a
backpack.
filter? Ethan has a filter on his camera. Either
He
that
has
or it's
green
black.
screen, or not green, or
It's my green lights.
Ah, I thought it was a filter. I was like,
No, it's and also my salt.
or you have a
It's not green
gaming chair.
though. It's not green.
Or
See
he
ya.
got that
Her
gaming
plans and
chair
closed the car
though.
door.
Oh.
She walked into the school and chatted with a couple of friends until she went up to her locker on the third floor. Wow, this is a fancy school. They have a third floor.
Well, Mike's school had a third floor.
We didn't have floors.
We only
You
had
guys didn't have floors?
a level.
No.
No, we had sections. Well, I don't know what
Not
they
even
had.
Yeah,
like
we did too.
Not a
We
main
had just little
building
buildings.
with like 2 stories. Anything like that? No.
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope.
Damn.
She grabbed her books, and before the 5 minutes of time was over, she ran to class. Her English teacher annoyingly put her hands on Natalie's desk. Where's your assignment, Miss Olit?
Miss.
Natalie swallowed.
Is that his name? Miss Home?
I don't know.
Oh.
I forgot it at home.
Google
Sorry,
Translate.
Miss Home Nuke. What is that? Home Nuke? Nuke? I don't know.
Home nuke. I don't know how to say that last name.
Your time is up, Miss Omelet. Don't disappoint me. Natalie seemed puzzled by the thought for a moment. She didn't know why, but those words seemed to melt through her. She simply ignored it, went back to listening to the lesson, and fell asleep not too long after the course. Later that day, she was heading to her locker for 4th period when suddenly her boyfriend, Chris, approached her. She has a boyfriend?
Bruh.
He better not
Hey,
be a dick.
Talk to me after school, all right? She smiled. She loved talking to
Most
Chris.
likely,
At that
yes.
time, she didn't suspect anything. Chris was always sweet to her. During her French class, Natalie failed to pay attention. Instead, she doodled the things she loved to draw the most. Blood, gore, people being stabbed, knives,
Hey, me.
and
Hey.
Others would say it was pretty
I'm gonna be a
dark of her
psychopath.
to draw such things, but she was nothing wrong with it. For
Chris
some
is gonna be my
strange
first
reason, it
victim.
actually felt like a normal thing to her.
Okay.
Miss Outlet. She quickly covered the doodles on her paper and looked up at the French teacher, quickly trying to hide her fear. Yes, Mr. Levasseur? Sounds like
Where?
professor.
Mr.
Levasseur?
Levasier? I don't know how to say
Love,
that.
I guess
Levasseur.
it's French,
Levasier?
so he might have a French name.
Mr. Levasier? Something, I don't know how to pronounce that.
With a slight turn of his head, he gestured for her to move her arm. Show me your work. She hesitantly moved her arm, showing their teacher the picture of someone getting stabbed by an insane man. The teacher stared, puzzled, looking at her for a bit. She seemed nervous. She smiled
She
nervously.
smiled nervously.
Erase that and get started on your work, he said in a
Damn, she's a
strangely
cool
calming
teacher.
voice.
She didn't even get mad or anything.
I thought it was an E.
Ooh.
Or he, I don't care.
Yeah, because it's Mr.
Them. I like them.
He said in a
I
strangely calming voice.
Helicopter.
It says even he. He said in a
Well, now
strangely
he
calm
isn't
voice. He walked away and she sighed and began to erase the picture. And Miss Outlet, Mr. Levester interrupted. She looked at him slightly. Your time is almost up to get your work done. I suggest doing it now. She growled at the remark. Time always seemed to be against her. As far as she was concerned, time could go F itself. After class, she walked out of the school to find her boyfriend standing near the fence on the sidewalk. She smiled and walked over, hoping he had something to say that would cheer her up the middle of the day. But as he walked closer, her smile slowly faded. He wasn't smiling back. Chris, what's wrong? What did you want to talk about?
Yeah, Chris,
He
what's wrong?
sighed.
What's wrong,
Natalie,
Chris?
I think it's time that we should start seeing other people.
Damn,
Oh,
Chris.
no.
Chris, that's fucked up, Chris. Why you do that?
Chris!
Chris! Why you do that?
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? Zoom in on Chris's face. Chris, what's wrong with you? Come on, Chris. What's wrong? What's wrong? Like, okay.
Wait,
Why
is
you-
Chris talking?
No.
Chris, we can't hear you.
Oh, can you not hear me?
Yeah,
No,
you
now we can.
Oh, wait.
No, we can hear you. Don't.
No, you can hear me.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, we can hear you now. You weren't saying anything, though.
You're like, I think
Yeah,
like
I
the mic
wasn't
has to be
saying
like.
anything.
Yeah.
Why not? You broke up with Natalie.
I know. Say something for yourself. What do you gotta say for yourself? Huh? What do you gotta say? Don't smile. Don't just smirk.
Anyway,
I'm gonna zoom
she
in on
felt
your.
her heart.
No. Hold on,
Why?
Christian. Hold on, Christian.
Oh, okay.
You know what?
Probably ugly.
When I'm editing this video, I'm gonna zoom in on your face slowly. Alright? While Christian plays that audio in the background. That's what I'm gonna do.
She felt her heart break. But why? Natalie cried. He responded with a stern look. In your mindset, your drawings, they just creep me out. I think there's really something wrong with you. And the sad
That would
part is
not
that you
creep me
haven't
out.
told me why. Well, that would creep me out. Haven't told me why you're acting like this. It makes me feel irresponsible. So I just can't do it anymore. I'm sorry. And with that, he walked away. And the symbol. I wonder what this means.
Transition?
It's the next part of the story.
Maybe.
Yeah, it could
Oh,
be.
no.
Natalie slammed her hands on the bathroom counter at home. She stared at herself in the mirror. Her eyes twitched. I won't hurt myself like the others. I can't stay strong. I can stay strong.
But I'm
There's a
staying
needle
strong
and
and
black
cutting
thread
myself,
in
so
her
what the fuck?
hands. It's pointless. It doesn't help. Some weird sensations pulls at her subconscious. She chuckled slightly. No, I'm doing it because I want to. She held up the needle with the thread at the end of it and smirked. Time is up. Piece after piece, cut after cut, even through excruciating pain she was going through her. She did not whine. She did not whimper. She did not cry. There was no more tears to shed. All she did was smile. Blood leaked from the pierces and made a low dripping noise in the sink and onto the counter where she was finished. She stood back and admired her handiwork. She stroked the horrendous stitches on the side of her mouth, which spread into a wide smile. She just stitched her mouth up to be a smile.
Nice.
Hot.
Ain't that what Jeff the Killer did?
No, Jeff the Killer got a knife and literally cut open his cheek. Like Joker style.
Oh, okay.
I see my
Don't
cat in
have
the
a nose.
background.
You
Cat in the
cat?
background.
Show me your
Yeah, I
cat.
see the
Show me,
cat.
show me your cat. Ethan, show me your actual cat.
Well, that's what he's getting. He's getting the cat.
No, what are you trying to say, Chris? No,
Huh?
what are you trying to say?
Cat.
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 I
No.
have to go get Jesse.
This is cat. It's a calico cat.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
We're taking a
He's
break.
not baby.
She felt the warm, wet blood on her fingers and licked it gently, consuming the metallic taste liquid as pure ecstatic. She stopped when she saw her mother reflecting in the mirror behind her and sharply turned around. She saw her mother wide eyes and palm face, and she looked at her fingers, seeing the blood. She suddenly felt the pain and began to cry. Mom? Natalie cried. She had never felt so confused. What had just happened to her? Her mother had scheduled some therapy for her. Natalie had not gotten rid of the stitches in fear of how much pain it would bring, so she went to the session with them. She made sure her hood was up as to not let anyone see. She sat down on the comfortable leather seat and stared at the blonde woman across from her in silence. So your name is Natalie, isn't it? Natalie nodded.
Bitch, I'm Deborah.
I'm Deborah, and I'm here
Pause
to
there.
help. Now tell me, Natalie, what has some of your problems recently? Natalie stared. Time. Time has been my problem. Deborah gave
Facts.
her a confused look. What about time, dear? Natalie's hands roughly gripped the leather of the seat.
There's not enough time.
Everything. It makes you live through it, slowly progressing through life, being controlled by a society, only to tortured to be seemingly no end, until you find you no longer have a purpose. It's a vicious cycle. Time does not end. It does not slow down. It does not speed up. It is violent. It makes you live through the torture over and over again, unable to fast forward through any of it. Natalie really had no idea what she had just said. She felt like she wasn't herself anymore. Could this be because of all the things she had kept contained? No, that was impossible, but for some strange reason she liked it. The therapist leaned in closer. Sweetheart, I want you to tell me what happened to you. Natalie continued staring. There was a long pause. She smirked slightly. The wounds from her stitches opened slightly. Once again. Why don't you tell me, Blondie? You're the expert. Deborah appeared midly annoyed. Natalie, I can't help unless you tell me what's wrong. Natalie's fingers started to tear into the leather seating. Natalie isn't here anymore. With that, Deborah's eyes widened and she rose to her feet. I'll be right back. Please stay here. She walked out, leaving Natalie alone. Maybe if she had done something at this point, she wouldn't have come to be what she is today. Maybe more people would be alive, and maybe she would be sane like she had been before. As much as I would love to say that Natalie got up from the chair and stopped what came next from happening, I'm obligated to give you the horrendous truth. Natalie did not move. She sat perfectly still in total silence and absolutely calm in that chair. And after a while of waiting impatiently, her parents walked in. Natalie stood happy to go, but she noticed her parents' expression. Even her father had a strange, saddened expression on her face. Her confusion grew, but she said nothing and followed them to the car. On the way, while she thought she was going back home, she started to drift off.
Oh,
Strangely,
now. Oh, now they start caring about her.
yeah.
Oh, wait.
Now they
No,
start
wait, I
caring
have to
about
go
her.
get Jesse from Domino's.
Shit, man. All right.
We'll tell them to walk home.
No, that's a bad idea. I'll be back.
We can end the
Later.
podcast if you wanted to.
But I wanted to finish the story.
Part two.
How much is left?
I don't know. How much is it? Yeah. How much is left?
I can't tell.
Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot.
It's still a pretty good amount. Yeah.
Oh. Well, what's the X's face?
X ain't gonna show his face.
I didn't show my face.
Like after the
Who said I was
podcast.
gonna show my face?
Ethan.
What? Excuse me, Ethan. What is this I'm hearing?
He hasn't seen your face.
Nothing. I'm over here smoking.
Okay. All right. I guess we're ending this thing. Ow! It
Man,
just
I'm
cracked
sad.
my knee.
I was enjoying that story.
So was it? Yeah, I enjoyed the story. Good story. Good.
'Cause I had the
It was
feeling
a
something
good
was
story.
pretty crazy about to happen.
That Chuck E. Cheese one Ethan said about was kind of confusing.
You didn't read the whole story.
Or heard
Now
the
I
whole
understand.
story.
Basically, the animatronic disappeared, and then the guy was he working at Chuck E. Cheese or was he just
Mhm.
visiting? Okay, well
So
He
he
was
was.
an employee.
Well, the employee was at home, and the animatronic was just in his room, and it tried to eat him, and so he ran away. And then I think
Didn't
the
the animatronic ran away, right? Like,
No,
did they
The
I
outrun-
think
Cured.
Yeah.
what?
Like, after the fact that the animatronic, because the animatronic tried to eat him before, but then he quit his job, and then it came to his house and tried to eat him.
Oh,
And
okay. So it just was like, I'm gonna follow you and eat you.
Yeah.
And it failed. Because I think I don't know. I
Almost.
don't know if I saw it right, but I think at the end it said he saw it.
No, he
Run down the
survived.
alleyway.
He survived, and he
Yeah.
said he's
Yeah,
never
he
going back
survived.
to a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, because he
But
said the
the old,
animatronic ran down the alleyway next to his house, so he saw it running down the alleyway, like leaving.
Mhm.
well, it also, I think the animatronic burnt down the old Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
But it wasn't there. The animatronic was missing,
Alright.
so it's still out there.
Basically, FNAF with extra steps.
Next thing you know, I open my door and I just see a big old Chuck E. Cheese.
I'm telling you, man,
Animatronic.
I'm shooting that bitch. I don't care if I wake up my neighbors. I don't care anything. I'm shooting a
Close
shot.
your closet.
Nah, I'm sleep with the closet on always.
No.
Always open, always, no matter what. So I can look into the darkness and see, hey.
I would like to just say my reading has definitely improved.
Oh, yeah. Because of D&D and things like that, Christian, which I
Yeah.
appreciate you doing this. Thank you.
No problem.
Exactly. And I appreciate all of y'all for being on this podcast as well.
Oh, you're welcome.
Even the cat. I see you
Even
back
the
there.
cat. Even the cat. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
Oh, she's sleeping.
It
Alright.
sucks that we can't have everybody else on, like, you know, Russell and
Yeah, like
Sean,
Sean, Russell,
Will.
Matthew,
yeah. But
your
hey,
mom,
so Papa, wait.
padre, tu
Hey,
abuela,
I can't. We
tío,
Your
can't.
family
Me and
tree.
Ethan don't know Spanish. Stop it.
tía, primo, prima, abuela,
Don't make me say something bad in
abuelo,
Spanish.
tu madre.
Chris,
You said the matter
Stop it.
twice. Stop what, Christian?
stop speaking Spanish. I don't know what he's saying. Okay, I know you're saying family members. I
Yes,
know
he
at least
is.
that.
Yes, he is. All right. Well, well, I guess this has been. Oh, what am I gonna call this episode? Fucking creepypasta. Reading
Yeah.
creepypasta stories.
Boys.
The boys.
We might have to do another part though,
Yeah,
because
most
there's a
likely.
lot of
Oh, yeah.
creepypastas.
Yeah. I probably want to do another SCP. I know Christine don't like SCPs, but I kind of want to do another one because it's our most viewed
Well,
video.
it's just I don't know as much about SCP, so I would be more the
Yeah.
Zerber. I would be the more the reactor.
The reactor, the audience. All right. Well, this has been what? I don't fucking remember episode. Whatever episode this is, I'll have to count back.
I don't even know how many episodes we have on this
I
channel.
don't know. That's a good question. All right, whatever episode number it is. Thanks for watching. What else do I say? I'll put shout out to the members. Shout out to you guys. All right. You don't mind if I put your things in the description, like Instagram, things like that?
Put them down there.
No, all right.
I want to be a
Yeah,
celebrity.
I'm gonna put our social medias in the bottom. Everything.
No, don't put mine.
Don't put yours. Why? You don't even have anything on yours.
I don't have an Instagram. Oh, I do have an
You
Instagram.
do
You
have
have
an
an Instagram. It's just not active.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.
Bye, guys.
Not to show my face. Bye.
Is he gonna do it?
No.